Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the JUVIA's Place, I think it's called, JUVIA's Place Masquerade Mini. I've got 3 of their other palettes which I'm going to be doing as well, but girl, look how bright this is. Are you kidding me? So yeah, let's just jump into it and do some first impressions of some makeup. Okay, let's go. Okay, starting off, I've got the Tarte Shape Tape. This is really big. I didn't think it was going to be that big. I got the Maracuja one, the little one in the tube. That's really small. Like, this is actually huge. And you take it out. What? Look how big that is. But it's kind of weird in here because it disconnects a bit. So you've got where the concealer comes out, but then there's just like a big round bit. So it's kind of annoying because it comes out with a lot and then you have to like put it on there and then it ends up all in there, so that's kind of shitty. I got the color Fair Beige. They didn't have the really light colors, but if this is Fair Beige and it's that light, how light are the light ones gonna be? Down? Come on. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm just gonna put it on my eyelids and blend it out to prep for the eyeshadow. Okay. And as you can see, like 2 little dots of that covered my entire lid. So this is gonna last ages. I think it was around $37, something like that, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, girl. To set that, I'm going in with this new palette as well. I'm just gonna use this white shade here. This is the Tarte Clay Play one. And I love this packaging, but it's really heavy actually, so. Yeah, but in the palette I'm going to be using today, there's no kind of shade to set it because that one's a shimmery one. So I'm just going to take that shadow out of here and set. So I just fixed up my eyebrows with some of the Onyx, I think the shade is called, from Tarte Clay Play. Just this, I can't say that. I just used Onyx, this black one from the Tarte Clay Play, to fix up my eyebrows and add some black colour. Now for primer, I'm just going to go in with the Mideus, I don't know what this is called, just this Australis Serum Primer. Okay, that's that. I think the lighting might be better over here. Yeah. Okay, now for foundation, I'm going to go in with the NYX Total Control Cover Drops. Okay, I really love the foundation, but I hate the bottles. Like, they leak so much and just spill everywhere. They're so annoying. I've spilled like half of both of the bottles I've had. It's just really annoying. So I'm going to repurchase these, but I might find somewhere else to put them because these just spill like crazy. Like, it just gets everywhere because of how runny it is, and like the lid's just screwed on. I don't know, I don't like the lid of it, but I like the foundation. Okay, I'm just gonna put that amount on for now, blend it out, and then add more. I do really like it. Okay, that's done. That was just 2 layers of it. And yeah, you can see how well that covers for like a really watery kind of consistency foundation. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do because we are going to try the Tarte Shape Tape. We are going to try that, so I'm not going to use too much foundation shade. I just licked my lips and this foundation tastes really nice. Just saying, just putting that one out there. Okay, now we're gonna use the concealer. It's so big. Wow.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
There he is.
Please.
There he is. Come on.
And I'm just gonna, I don't know how much to use. Okay. Okay, so I am noticing it's bringing out a lot of texture. I don't usually have texture under my eyes, but it's bringing out lots and lots of my pores and lots of texture. Yeah. So I'm just taking Match Perfection from Rimmel. This is what I use all the time. It's my favorite. So if it doesn't work well, then I'll know it's the concealer that doesn't get along with baking, or that the products don't get along together. Okay, so I'm taking some of that on my sponge. Okay, wait. And around my other roof. See? You can still see my under eye circles, so I don't want to like say it because like every single YouTuber ever recommends that, but the Maybelline Fit Me one is, I like it better. It's like, come on, I just like the finish better, and it doesn't bring out texture. Like, it's much smoother, it feels more lightweight. It's just better, and it's like $15. This one's like almost 40, so yeah, it's good, but it's like so yeah, that's kind of disappointing because I spent so much on it, and I like my much cheaper one better. So you know what I'm saying, it's kind of disappointing that I spend that much money and I like my cheaper one better, but at least I found out, and you won't have to, girl, it's fine. Okay, now let's get into eyeballs. Let's do that. I'm gonna pack a shit ton of baking powder underneath my eyes so that if we get fallout, it'll be fine. Okay, I just packed heaps. Okay, now let's get into the palette. So that's what it looks like on the front, and then the inside and the sides are yellow. And there's all the colours, and they do have names on it. I have one of the other palettes, and you'll see in that one they don't have names on it, but I think that was their first palette, and obviously they've like took criticism and improved. But I'm just gonna show some swatches of this and then get into the eye look. Okay, let's do it. So starting with the swatches, I'm gonna go from this first row down, and we're starting with this side first. So I'm gonna go lightest blue down to the darkest. Okay, so the first colour is Zola. And wow, that is crazy. That is really, really bright. Next colour is Dahlia. These names are really hard to pronounce, so I'll try my best, but they're just so creamy. It feels like it's a cream shadow, but it's not. Next is Marley. That one's kind of less pigmented, I'd say. And Chi, the darkest one. Oh, that one's kind of more purple. Oh my god. Okay, let's go down to the next row. So I'm gonna start at the purple and work my way to the pink. So first colour is Makita. Girl, I don't know how to say this. Wow, that one's kind of got a little pink in it. That one's really pretty. Next one is Zobo. I had a bit of purple still left on my finger, but yeah. Then we've got Caliber. That one's very pretty. And then Bori. This one's like a pink, but it's got some glitter in it. I don't know if you can see. It looks really bright on my finger, but oh wow, that's really bright. That's the first two lines of shadow. And then I'm gonna wipe it off, dry my arm so it's not wet, and go on to the second shades. These first two were really like colourful shades, and then the last two are more warm browns and oranges and stuff like that. I will say the pinks and kind of reddy shades did stain a little bit, but most of them shades do, so Yeah, it doesn't worry me. Okay, same thing with these two. I'm gonna start from this side and work my way down. So I'm starting with this light shade and I'm gonna go down to this one. Let me show you my arm again. First shade is Geezer. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that one. It's just a really shimmery pink. Next is Burkina. Oh, I don't know how to say it. That one is very creamy. Wow. Then we've got Cario. I have no idea, I'm sorry. This one has a bit of gold glitter in it as well. Oh my god. I'm shook. I'm shaken. I'm shooketh. Wow, shit. Jesus. Now we've got Ada. Well, that one's pretty. I usually don't like shades that have glitter in it. I don't like the tart ones, like the darker shades with glitter in it. I find that they go kind of patchy, but these ones aren't doing that. But girl, we see the real tea when we do it on the eye, okay? So you never know. Was that the first row? Yeah, that was the first row. So whoop, now we're gonna go on to this one. So the first shade in this one is Dahlia. Girl, I don't know. I don't know if you can see that one, but it's kind of like a really gold shade. I don't have a tripod, so this is like really awkward to do, I'm sorry. Next is Zulu, just a matte brown. It looks darker in the pan actually, but all good. I'm not even gonna say this name, but it's a long, oh my god, can they please focus on that? That is crazy. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to use all of these shadows, but I can't use them all in one look. Or can I? We found out, girl. Next is Fulani. Oh, that was kind of a shitty one. I don't know about that one. That was kind of disappointing. Okay. That is all the swatches of the palette. Now, let's do it on my eyes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, this is kind of annoying. The palette doesn't have a mirror. It's just got a picture of this person. Girl, I wish I looked like that, but I don't. I'm gonna have to use a mirror, okay? I need to see what I'm doing. And I need brushes. Let's just grab these down. Okay. I'm so excited, I don't even know what to do. Honey. There's not really a transition shade in here. It is kind of, it's a black owned company, as I'm aware of. So these colors are probably suited more to dark skin tones. But I'm gonna try and go in with maybe these two here and see if I can make that a transition shade. Oh my god. Holy shit, these are my new favourite eyeshadows. Like, I can already tell. I haven't used these. This is my first time. I've only swatched them. But I just touched it once in the pan and this is like how much pigment I'm getting on both eyes. Wow. Oh my god. My favourite shadows are Tarte, Violet Voss, and girl, now is Stewie's Place. That is, like, I don't know if you can tell, but bitch, I can tell. That is crazy. I like barely even touched it. And that was one of the shades that had glitter in it, but it's not transferring onto the eye, so that's good. Cause girl, I don't like glitter. I don't like it. Now I'm gonna go on with the Burkina. This is just a plain. Is this actually a joke? Like, I have barely touched either shade. And there is like, okay, that's a piece of fluff. But there is no fallout whatsoever. This is like I'm dead. Like, if I use this, if I was to use this on clients, bitch, I would waste no product because I just touch it and like put it on and bitch, pigment. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, let's get into it now. I'm going to take this freaking bright pink shade. This is called Bori. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my god. I'm literally barely even touching it. Holy crap. I want to say I ordered these off Beauty Bay as well. Beauty Bay is freaking amazing. They come out with everything so fast when stuff releases. Because Sephora and Mecca and stuff like that in Australia, they don't get kind of new release makeup till ages after America and stuff like that. But Beauty Bay is a UK company and they ship to Australia and they get stuff really fast. So I'd recommend going on there. I've been waiting for these palettes for the longest time and I'm so happy that I got my hands on them because I just went on the website today and I'm going in with the orange shade again and there was only like 2 of them in stock. Like 2. The quality of this is insane. I've never had eyeshadow with this kind of pigment before. Like, holy shit. And bitch, I got a lot of eyeshadow. Like, I got these drawers behind me, I got drawers over there, I got drawers on top of that. Bitch, I got a lot of eyeshadow. Okay? And I really do want to do a makeup tour. I know heaps of people have been requesting, but I need someone to help me film because I don't have a tripod or anything. So if I was to film it by myself, it would be shaky as. I'm also just taking this down my nose and on the tip. I do that with all my eyeshadows and grom. I'm shook, I'm shook. Okay, let's see what it applies like without spraying the brush. Holy shit, that's... I didn't even spray the brush. Well. I actually... Okay, I have a little bottle of water, a little squirty bottle. Just to squirt my beauty blenders and brushes, but let's... Oh my god. Okay, let's try it wet. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay. Just using the browns down the bottom because I didn't really jump into them today. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up, give me video suggestions, and if you want to see these other 2 palettes and a tutorial for them, stay tuned because I'm gonna do it. I also have some new Tarte palettes if you want to see them. I can do that as well. But Tarte has more natural colors and they're not as crazy as me. Okay. Honestly, truly, they're not as snatched colorfully as me, you know. My eyebrows look fucking huge, but this is like how big they are. This is real. The light keeps changing. Okay, that is all. I'm going to take photos of this makeup and then wash it off and go nowhere. I wish I could go somewhere with this because I'll be like, bitch, it's me. I'm here. Look at my fucking glitter on my face. Exactly. But I'm not going anywhere, so cool, yeah. See you later. Subscribe.